Hello adventurers, I'm back in Portugal and so it is time to reconnect. My good friend João suggested that this weekend we go to Mourão, a city in the middle of Alentejo, close to the Spanish border and right next to the Alqueva Lake, the Alqueva Dam, and so we will. But because it's 40 degrees today, we decided to go during the night. And also, to spice things up. I have prepared a 230 kilometer track, it's 80% off-road and we should take about 6 hours to complete it. If everything goes according to plan, which obviously it will not. It never does. Oh, and I have finally a new rear tire.
Out with the old, in with the new. Pirelli MT21. This tire is interesting because it is a bit bigger than the standard.
And so it feels like you have an 18 rim inch on the back.
Oh, and in the off chance that you guys need tires for your bikes, remember that you can order them from my website.
Also, the front bearings are bust, and so we are going to change them.
By we, I actually mean João. But I also helped. Yeah, I know, sandals with socks. The temperature was finally getting lower, but we were wise enough to take our time, to make sure everything was ready and that we didn't forget anything. I forgot the camel bag, but I always do, so it doesn't count. We rode east, into the night and with the sun setting on our back. Unfortunately, João, or John, is the kind of guy who begins a motorcycle ride by saying, "We should do the first stop, here or there."
So this is our third stop in 10 minutes, and now another one. I like John, but I don't know why.
Living in a small city has its perks. We only needed to ride about 10 k's until we reached the trails.
Oh wow, I missed these sandy roads. Croatia was full of rocks, and it was kind of hard for the wheels and the suspensions and the bearings and my back. When I'm near John, I can see like 40 or 50 meters up ahead, maybe more. But I can only see things that are like 10 meters ahead of me.
Besides having no useful lights, something else was off. I felt the rear a bit too soft and unable to handle simple adversities.
Ih, cara, olha, mais alguma coisa que arrejou. A gaja nas cangochas deita-se muito, pá.
The GPS track I prepared in the afternoon was working well so far, guiding us through fast and direct dirt roads, but nevertheless it was already 11 PM and we were only halfway. We decided to stop, eat something and recover some strength.
Why is this bike so good looking from every angle? With any light?
But soon after the rest, our good fortune ended.
So this is not even a road, it's all sandy and bumpy and we cannot see shit. We went into some gate following the track, so there's a fence all around, and because it's night we cannot even see the gate, we have to be looking at the fence all the way.
We found the gate, but now please pay attention.
The typical Portuguese gate, you have to lift the string, the loop made of wire, and then the rule is that you open the gate and you close the gate, because the gates exist to keep the cows and the pigs and all those lovely animals inside, not to keep people outside. Or so I've been told.
And soon enough, my so-called off-road etiquette was challenged, yet confirmed.
Olha, uma veloção. É o track.
Boa noite. Vocês não podem fazer isso. Estrada sem saída, propriedade privada, está lá.
Mas nós não vimos que é de noite, desculpe.
Passaram aqui um homem de moto, deixou tudo aberto.
Pois, mas isso é que não pode ser. Claro.
Eu tive que andar à procura deles.
Claro.
Andaram a fazer bodegas nos outros e eu que paguei.
Claro. Não, isso tem 200% de razão. Não? É assim, nós fechamos sempre os portões, mas se isto é privado, acabou, nós não sabemos.
Está direito e passam aqui, já aqui embaixo.
É isso mesmo, já vi. Obrigado.
I felt really sorry for the guy. having to deal with our shit at 2 AM, Jesus.
So we stopped here to eat our chorizo. We are going to make the chorizo the simple life.
By now, we had done around 220 kilometers and the KTM was getting thirsty, so we stopped in Estremoz.
Refueling at 3 AM, and we still have about 80 kilometers up ahead. And let's see how we fare.
The track kept taking us through 30 more kilometers of uncertain paths. Surrendering, by sunset, we hopped back on the main road and rode directly to Mourão.
We just arrived. It's 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. The sun is up. My transmission is a bit fucked. I don't have lights.
Later, I discovered why my bike was feeling weird on the bumps. My subframe broke and it was getting hit by the wheel. But for us, it was time to sleep.
We just woke up. It's 1 PM, 1:30 or something. This is the house of John's house. It's a very humble old house, but because they only come here like once a year, there's no electricity right now. Every time the water is on, it starts leaking through this contraption, so we have like a timer, which is the bucket. So the plan is to go to Spain and to a river in the beach.
Ah yes, the river in the beach.
Because it's very hot.
We were having a very relaxed morning. But we really wanted to go to the river.
I want to go to the water so much. It's so good. It's like it's hotter than a swimming pool. Much hotter. It's so good. It's perfect.
Yes, those are swimming goggles because I like to dive and see what's under the water. And this was how we survived one of the hottest days this summer.
We are in Spain and we just stopped for a beer, Vilanova del Fresno. I'm not sure though.
We invited some friends for dinner, so we dropped by a Spanish supermarket, a typical Portuguese behavior when you are near the border. But for proper food we recommend the restaurant Adega Velha.
We were going to prepare the grill, but we just realized that it's rotten. So we are losing ground, literally. But John has a solution. Incredible how this man can always find the perfect tool. We call this a John's. I present you the John's.
I'm always looking for an excuse to use my camping wood stove, but John was the man of the house, so we had it his way. We grilled some meat, waited for our friends and had an amazing dinner, but I forgot to record it.
I'm recording this too late, obviously.
Very beautiful, this village.
On this last day we kept it simple, sticking mostly to the paved road on our way home, and stopping only if necessary.
Look at this. What does this mean?
Precious. So you actually made it to the end of the video. Thanks. Next video I guess I'll talk about my motorcycle maybe, and why I chose it, and the modifications that I've done to make it better. So yeah, I mean, maybe you can like and subscribe, maybe even hitting the bell button. See you next week.